Before this video starts, I would like to say that some of the media such as clips, audio, and photos are not of our property. Everything of this context is attributed to their rightful owners. Additionally, some of the skits present in the video are influenced by Vsauce and Michael Reeves, so if you are sensitive to information overload and foul language use, please abstain from this video. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey, Vsauce, van here. The word van is used to describe a type of road vehicle people use to commute from one place to another. Or is it? You see, the Dutch used it as a prefix to surnames such as in Van Gogh, which means of or from Gogh, a town at the borders between the Netherlands and Germany, or in Ludwig van Beethoven, which literally means Ludwig from the town of Beethoven. Later on, as transportation became more and more of a staple, the name had to be given to things that carry stuff such as goods and people to and from places. Carry from. Carry van? Caravan, but historically was known not only as a group of people itself that traveled together to attend pilgrimage or to trade, is now morally known as a vehicle used for recreation. But since it's a common trend these days to shorten out the words as we grow to be a society that grows lazier and lazier by the generation, caravan slowly shrank into the word that we know now as a van, a medium-sized motor vehicle that is used to transport goods and passengers, or in special cases during emergencies. Emergency evacuation drills are routine trainings that simulate a natural catastrophe. Their main purpose is to assist personnel to know their roles and responsibilities in accordance with workplace plans and procedures, and to test the workplace response during an emergency.
Hold up.
Yo, what is up, no gang? Hope you haven't fallen asleep from that boring ass narrator we just had. Basically, what Van just said means that every person in charge must know what they are doing. Managers and authorized people plan the whole thing and monitor the drill, while workers and other personnel partake in the exercise. The last thing we want is another Michael Scott from the office giving his delegates an unnecessary makeout session, which is a huge healthcare violation. And you know, it's nice to remind workers of where the emergency exits are once in a while. I mean, some people may be too blind or too not to see the big glowing sign of a man running out the door. Thanks to this exercise, their small cuckoo brain may become slightly better than a goldfish in remembering where the emergency exits are in the case that all hell breaks loose. If they don't, well, they could just find themselves a pool of water, jump in it, and pray that it'll all be over soon. But you don't have to take my word for it. Let Mother Nature prove me right. Like, have you ever seen a fish on fire? No! So follow their example.
Are we letting it go?
Well, you know, it's tradition to always throw back like the first catch, so I'm just gonna let him go home with his family. Be free!
Right. And in a more positive note, these drills actually do save countless lives in unforeseen events. That is why it is recommended that at most twice a year, workplaces and other facilities such as schools are to execute their routine emergency evacuation drills. Speaking of drills, drilling machines have been a primary tool in construction and other industrial workplaces nowadays, and although they may seem obvious and easy, hundreds upon thousands of cases have been reported each year due to the unsafe use of these tools paired with heavy machinery. Typically, it has something to do with people not knowing how to use the tools properly or that they're not well equipped enough with safety countermeasures in case of emergencies. And so, here are some quick tips when working with tools and other heavy machinery.
Ooh ee ooh ah ah, ting tang, walla walla bang bang. Ooh ee ooh ah ah, ting tang, walla walla bang bang.
First of all, use the right tool. Here's how easy it is to remember. A hammer is for hammering. A drill is for drilling. A is for what the and a saw is for sawing. I don't ever want to see another person using the back of a screwdriver to hammer in a nail. Also, wear protection, please. Just for the love of God. You know, not just in sex but also in work. Don't be a Chad like me and take the pain like a champ.
Oh, you heard something request, check the fucking connection.
Hey.
Oh no!
Use a face mask, some safety goggles, or maybe even a hard hat just to keep you safe. But don't go overboard and wear all types of just to save yourself from dying. Also, maintain your tools. Clean them off after use or even once in a while. Also, Ever heard of these? Yeah, they're toolboxes. And guess what? You can put your tools in them so that you stay organized and you won't hurt yourself when you leave all your tools lying around. Also, turn the machine off after using it. I mean, it only takes a flip of a switch just to turn it off. Unless you really want to see your arm get cut off and go.
I think that's enough of him. Other safety measures to be followed is to not overload your socket, as the machinery you're operating might work improperly, which may lead to an accident. And in the case of an accident, please to report it immediately and have it taken care of. In short, you should really be looking to the origins of your name, and before you know it, you're linking the Dutch to emergency evacuation drills, working with tools and operating heavy machinery. And remember, sticks and stones may break my bones, but words are merely the smallest element of language capable of being in isolation, and as such could never produce the 4,000 unit force required to break bones. And as always, thanks for watching.
You know me, have we met before? Maybe in another life I know you. Maybe if I try I'll see right through you, and I'll remember who we were. Have we met before? Maybe in another time I loved you. Maybe you're the one that I would run to. Don't